Hello children. Now let us discuss the exercises of the chapter Fun with Magnets. In the last class we have been completed the chapter Fun with Magnets and we have studied the various topics. Let us discuss the exercise and find out whether we have understood or not. So first of all we can go to question number 1. Fill in the blanks in the following. Okay, so first one, artificial magnets are made in different shapes such as dash and dash. So which are the different artificial magnets that we have made by you considering the shapes? Yes, bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, horseshoe magnet. So these are the different artificial magnets. Now we can move to the second one. The materials which are attracted towards a magnet are called, what we called the materials which are attracted to a magnet normally? Yes, they are known as magnetic materials. The materials which will attract to magnet are known as magnetic materials. And third one, a paper is not a dash material. Whether paper attract to a magnet or not? Yes, the paper will not attract to the magnet. That means it is a non-magnetic material. That means it is not a magnetic material. Okay, now we can move to fourth one. In olden days, sailors used to find direction by suspending a piece of dash. So how we can find out a direction if there is no compass and all? What we can suspend to find out the direction? Think it out about that. Yes, you can see that when we suspend a bar magnet, the bar magnet will always place in the direction of north-south direction, isn't it? A bar magnet always will locate in a north-south direction if we suspend it. So, in the olden days, it is sailors used bar magnet to find out the direction. Fifth one, a magnet always has dash poles. Magnet has how many poles? Every magnet has how many poles? Yes, very good. 2 poles. So, a magnet has 2 poles. Now we can move to the second question. What is the second question? State whether the following statements are true or false. Okay, let us see. First one. A cylindrical magnet has only one pole. True or false? It is false because every magnet has 2 poles. Every magnet has 2 poles. Which are the 2 poles? North pole and south pole. Okay, so every magnet has 2 poles. Then second question. Artificial magnets were discovered in Greece. Yes, it is identified in Greece. Firstly, magnet is identified in Greece. So it is a true statement. Now we can move to the third one. Similar poles of magnet repel each other. True or false? True. Okay, because same poles, that is north and north, it will repel. At the same time, south and south, that will repel. The repel means it will go away. Okay, at the same time, if there is opposite poles, that is north pole and south pole, then there will be attraction. Okay, so if there is similar poles, then there will be repulsion. So here it is true. Then fourth one, maximum iron filings stick in the middle of a bar magnet when it is brought near them. What happens when we place a bar magnet on iron filings? Iron filings means iron powder. We have seen an experiment when we place a bar magnet on iron filings. What will be the nature of the attraction of iron filings to the magnet? We have seen that the iron filings will attract more on the end of the magnet, isn't it? It will attract more at the two ends of the magnet and not at the middle of the magnet. Okay, so this is a false statement. Then fifth one, bar magnets always point towards north-south direction. Yes, it is true. Bar magnet always suspend in north-south direction that we have studied. Then sixth one, a compass can be used to find east-west direction at any place. You are familiar with the compass. We have seen the image of compass and all, and this compass is used to find out the directions. So we can find out any direction, north, south, east, west or anything. Okay, so it is true. We can find out east-west direction. Then seventh one, rubber is a magnetic material. Rubber, whether it is attract to a magnet or not, it does not attract to the magnet. So it is not a magnetic material. So rubber is a magnetic material is a false statement. So we can move to the third question. Read it out, the third question. It was observed that a pencil sharpener gets attracted by both the poles of a magnet, although its body is made up of plastic. Name the material that might have been used to make some part of it. Yes, take one sharpener in your hand and look around. What are the two materials in the sharpener? Yes, one part is made up of plastic. The body is made up of plastic, and one part of the sharpener is made up of iron materials, isn't it? So iron is a magnetic material. That means it will attract to a magnet. So it is attracted to the poles of the magnet. So here we can say the blade of the pencil sharpener. The blade of the pencil sharpener is made up of iron. Okay. The blade of the pencil sharpener, that means the cutter, you are very familiar with that, is made up of iron, and iron is a magnetic material, so it attracts to the magnet. Okay, so that is the answer. Now we can move to the fourth question. Column 1 shows different positions in which one pole of the magnet is placed near of that of other. In the column 1, different positions of poles of magnet is given. In column 2, indicates the resulting action between them for each situation. Okay, in the second column, their action is given. Filling the blanks. Look here. First is two magnet is placed in the north and north. First magnet is attached to the north position of the two magnets. What happens? It is similar poles. North and north is similar poles. So repulsion takes place. Then it has been given that attraction. So one of the magnet has north pole at this direction and want to be taken place attraction. So which pole here we want to place? Which pole? Yes, very good. South pole. We want to place a south pole here so that north and south are opposite poles. So attraction takes place. Now third one is south pole and north pole. South pole and north pole. What will happen? Attraction or repulsion? Yes, very good. Attraction takes place because these are two opposite poles, south and north. Similarly, in the last case, it has been given, it is a repulsion. So, for repulsion to be taken place, one of the pole is south. What is the required other pole? Repulsion. Yes, south. It is also south. So, two south poles are similar poles. So, repulsion takes place. Now, we can move to the fifth question. Write any two properties of magnet. Okay, we have studied a lots of properties of magnet. You can write any two of them. For answer, opposite poles of two magnet attract each other while like poles of two magnet repel each other. That is the best property of a magnet. The opposite poles of the magnet attract and the similar poles of a magnet repel each other. Then second property, a freely suspended magnets always assign in north-south direction. Okay, so it will align in a north-south direction, every magnet. Okay, so that is the two properties of magnet. Now we can move to the sixth one. Where are poles of a bar magnet located? Here you can see the image of a bar magnet is given, and where does the poles of the bar magnet is located? At the two ends. Okay, at the two ends the poles of the bar magnet are located. Now we can move to the seventh question. A bar magnet has no markings to indicate pole. How would you find out near which end is its north pole located? Okay, so we want to, there will be no marking in the magnet, so in a bar magnet. So how we can find out which is the north pole and south pole? For that, what we want to do? We want to hang the magnet on a thread. We want to hang the magnet on a light thread and hang freely for few seconds. When it come to rest, what will be the direction? It will be in the north-south direction. So, by identifying the direction, we can find out the north pole and south pole. So, the pole to which the north is directed, it is known as north pole, and the end which is directed to the south is known as south pole. So, by hanging or suspending the magnet, we can find out the direction or the poles of the magnet. Now, next eighth question. You have given an iron strip. How will you make into a magnet? How we can convert a magnet into a iron strip into a magnet? How we can convert? Okay, you are very familiar with that. By rubbing the magnet along with the iron strip for 40 or 30 times, we want to rub a bar magnet on the iron strip in the same direction. We want to rub it in the same direction along its length. Then we can make a after moving along the iron strip, place some iron pins there and check whether it has been attained some magnetic properties. Here you can see by rubbing and moving the magnet along the iron strip. We want to rub it along the iron strip so that we can make a magnet by using iron strip. Now we can move to the 9th question. How is compass used to find direction? How compass is used to find direction? Okay, so what is the peculiarity of a compass? There will be a small box, and inside that small box there will be a magnetic needle. Okay, this magnetic needle will rotate very freely. This magnetic needle rotate very freely. Okay, so what is the peculiarity of a magnet? Yes, magnet always show a north-south direction. So when we take this compass and place on a direction, this magnetic needle will move and always show a north-south direction. So we can find it out which is the direction of by using a compass. Now we can move to the last question, 10th question. A magnet was brought from different directions towards a toy boat that has been floating in water in a tub. Effect observed in each case is stated in column 1. Possible reasons for the observed effects are mentioned in column 2. Match the statements with given column 1 in column 2. So that we are taking a toy boat and floating on a water, and also we are placing a magnet in different position. So by observing the changes taking place, we want to find out what will be the position of the boat and magnet. Okay, we can find it out. First one is boat get attracted towards the magnet. Boat get attracted towards magnet means what type of material will be the magnet? Yes, it will be a magnetic material, so that the boat is attracting to the magnet, isn't it? So boat made is a magnetic material. Boat get attracted to the magnet means boat is made up of magnetic material. Then second one, boat is not affected by magnet. What does it mean? Boat is not attracted or repelled to the magnet. There is no effect. That means, what does it mean? Yes, it means that boat is not made up of a magnetic materials. That means boat is made up of non-magnetic material. Boat is made up of non-magnetic material. Then boat moves towards the magnet if north pole of the magnet is brought near the head. Okay, when the north pole of the magnet come to the boat is attracted, moves towards the magnet, attracted. What does it mean? It means the opposite side is fitted to the boat, isn't it? So the boat is fitted with the south pole of the south pole. Okay, so it is attracted. Then next, boat moves away from the magnet when north pole is brought near the head. So what happens when the magnet is placed near the north pole of the magnet placed near the boat will move away. What does it mean? Yes, the boat is fitted with a magnet with the north pole towards head. Okay, so in the boat, the head position is placed with a north pole of the magnet. So when the similar poles come into contact, there will be repulsion. So boat moves away from magnet when north pole is brought near its head. Okay, so last one, boat floats without changing its direction. Boat is floating in the water without changing the direction in a straight line. What does it mean? That means boat has a small magnet fixed along the length. Okay, So a magnet is fixed along the length of the boat so that the boat will always move in a same direction. Okay, there will be no deviation. It will be showing a north south direction. A magnet has a north south direction, so always move in a same direction. So that is the answer here. So match the following and mark it on your book. Okay.